tell me what the doctor told you, then I can take that and make something crazy out of it and so on and so forth because it is assumed that I can't handle it, don't want to handle it, don't know how to handle it, or something like that. How can you improve, really, that ain't true?
True.
See, by the way, you'll never be in a situation like this because it just won't be whatever. But you can't prove that you're sane. You can prove that you're insane. If you do something that a number of people agree that was not
a normal thing to do.
normal thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot prove that you're insane. Do you think if I were to go to these folks and say, you know what y'all do to the places that paying you money? You have a system of withholding information or not being straight and square with the patient. And this is how it works. And this is what it looks like. I don't know what that is and I don't know why that is, but I know it is true.
Yeah.
Now, if that is not true, I need to be somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't. On 2 occasions, I saw folks, I think, would somebody, would somebody literally do that? And come in and say, they're talking with me, somebody else comes in, and they kind of go, leave, close the door, fine. Go into another room or go somewhere, fine, to have a conversation. Well, that's possible because they want to be sure that the patient is not getting information that they can't handle or the patient might not process this, whatever. But to do that in front of my face, and I'm not supposed to notice that, or I'm supposed to figure out why it is that I'm paying you money and I'm here supposedly because I want to be here. And you feel like you can't say in front of me something that's going on with my own health and well-being?
Mm-hmm.
Am I that far off?
Right.
Or that, whatever? Fine. So anyway, that's the thumbnail. I'm going to get through these days. They don't make sense to me. It's not like I don't understand stuff. It's like, why I can't have encourage communication. What's going to happen if my family comes here and I talk with them or they talk with me or whatever? Why must there be that kind of secrecy?
Daddy, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Before we came, what was your day like today? Like this morning? So what time did you get up? Did you eat? Did you get dressed?
I got dressed today. No, oftentimes I don't get dressed.
Okay.
And the days I try to avoid as much as possible. I'll put it a different way. I try to kind of
Zone out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and just get through the day.
Right.
Okay.
And sometimes when things are going crazy and all that, it's like get through the day.
Right. Okay. So we just want to give you some information, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the big part of the information is we were very concerned because we weren't sure what was going on either. Like, was it the medication? You know, when I'm like, I gotta get down there, I'm getting ready to hit the road. I'm gonna be there because I need to see for myself what the hell is going on. And so Minu and mom were very, very upset, very displeased, just like you were. And so we were like, we got to see what the hell is going on, because our objective was very clear. He needs to go in for a few days because you have been laying in the hospital bed from ICU and you have been sedated for 3 or 4 days, lying flat on your back, didn't know who we were. They were trying to keep you sedated so you didn't have any more seizures. Right. So what we thought that did,
well, that would be a pretty useful.
Yeah, it was. Right. So they had you sedated for 3 or 4 days in ICU. Then when they put you in that regular room in the hospital, again, you're still in the hospital. You still had not come around. You were still very confused. And so what happened after that was you couldn't walk. All of this was atrophy. So none of this was in use. And so when mom was like, let's get him up and see if he could walk, there was nothing. We couldn't figure none of that. So I'm just giving you the process of how things happen, right? So after that, we were like, okay, so let's see if he can go to rehab for a few days, 7 days, 10 days, whatever, and let's see if we can get him back to the transition. That's all. This was like, let's get back to the transition where he is able to transition himself back to where he was. Right. That meant just let him get back to standing up, transitioning back to his chair. That was it. Long and short of it. No more, no less than that. Right? That's all. And so what we are anxious about is making sure that that is where you are. Right. That's it. And if that's not happening, we're where you are. Then hell, there's no need for you to be here. Right. We can do that at home. And so we talked to Jim Markert. Mom talked to him daily. So Jim is saying the information for you, they put you on 3,000 mgs of Kepler, which Jim is saying, yeah, that's that medicine that you were on, but they put you on a tremendous amount of that in the hospital. Right. Jim is saying that that medicine may contributed to a lot of other unintended consequences. Right. So Jim said, let's take him off that and try another medicine to let's fix some of that. So that's what they've done.
Some of the confusion and the agitation. That's what that's supposed to be.
Which is what they've done.
Right. Good. Right.
And,
And we're not saying that fixes all that other stuff you're talking about. That's not what we're saying, Daddy. That's not what we're saying at all. Okay. So what I'm saying is we're just giving you information about why we want to be clear that we are not negating any of what you're talking about.
Right.
Okay? So that was just information about how you got here and what our expectations were.
And see, that's the information I don't have, or simply because
they haven't told you.
Again. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know this, but obviously there's a period of, for me, unaccountable time.
Yep.
I don't know what happened.
Right.
And when I look at this, it's surprising.
Right.
Whatever. So.
This is good. This is going to be here. This is what he's talking about. The post.
That thing. Mm-hmm. So, I'm not the best representative of some things that happen, because some of that has been a total surprise.
Right.
And I'm also aware, however, that the medication itself has played a significant part.
Right.
I don't know what that is, how much it plays, and so forth. One thing I have come away with is that I want some consultation with a psychiatrist.
Yes, there you go.
Mainly because I want to understand the dynamics, the possible dynamics of what happened here.
Right. That's what I just said on the way over here with Minu. I just said that we need to get, on the way over here, I told Minu, I said we need to get a psychiatric consultation just so we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So you and I and Mina were on the same page.
See, because some of this stuff I simply didn't know,
Right.
and it didn't make sense. And some of it was caused hallucinations and
Yep.
caused
Yep.
forgetfulness and
Yep.
so on and so forth. But over time, that became less and less and less.
Yeah.
Now, what aggravated things, Audrey, for instance, somebody comes into the room, old woman, German speaking, whatever. Well, doctor, it's good. Take it, take it, take it, take it. I thought we might actually come to physical
Right.
confrontation.
Right.
Take it, take it, take it. It's good, it's good, it's good. Take it, take it, take it. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Come take this.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, and so with all of the medications, it's like, okay, I don't know anything about the regime. I know the changes and all of that. And what I was not giving the situation enough credit was for the impact of the medications.
Right.
I was giving it some. Maybe that had something to do with it. But I was not wholly giving, I didn't know some of the possible physical manifestations. And so then when that kind of fell into place, I'm thinking, okay, you have to factor another entity
Right.
in this, and that is the drugs. Because
Yep.
they hallucination,
Yep.
confusion, and all those kinds of things. They have to hang on another tree. So anyway.
Daddy, I want to let you know something too. Your phone wasn't working and wasn't charged. Minu we bought you another cord. It is now working and it's now
It
charged.
says working now. It says working temporarily because it may.
Oh yeah, remember we had to do that.
It may not even be the cord. It may be the cord plus the phone.
Remember we put that tape around there.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
No, we want you, this is our connection to you, so we need this. Like this is about us right now. Like this is our salvation.
Let me put a little piece of paper on it. What did mom say what you call it was?
The code.
Uh-huh.
You wanna call mom and ask her, because I can't remember.
Some man.
Yeah.